Hello everybody, welcome to the stream for Danganronpa. Alright, so I was debating of whether or not to stream today, but here I am. So hopefully whoever wants to tune in to see Danganronpa, please come and tune in and let's enjoy playing this game today, and let's forget about all the problems that's going on with the economy and blah 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 here in the United States, just for one night. Just for one night, it wouldn't hurt. Hello, Aiko. Feeling much better. Well, define better, but feeling exhausted, tired. But I decided just to get all my energy to be able to stream today, because honestly, this is the only good thing that's been happening for me this whole week. Other than, of course, I got over 10 subscribers within a week, so it's always good. Best stories for you to laugh if you want to hear it. Might cheer you up a bit. Sure, go for it. I would love a good laugh. Trust me, I love a good laugh. For me, I miss my husband. He's at work right now. Okay. I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, meeting up with everyone. Right. Okay. And we turn this. Let's see, haha, I remembered. Mikan. Hi, Mikan.
Hello. Good morning. It's such a nice day today, and I'm so glad it's sunny. I mean, if it wasn't sunny, it'd be a waste.
Huh? Waste?
It's nothing. I was just mumbling to myself just now. So, I'll excuse myself first.
Waste? What? Is something going on? Is it Dakito? What are you groaning about?
Why,
Ibuki isn't groaning about some gross reason like Nekomaru does. I'm worried about more sublime. I'm worried about a more sublime, more serious matter. And that matter is Ibuki's music genre from now on. Music genre. I escaped the pop sound. I escaped the pop sound of the girl band genre, so I'm thinking about changing my musical styling simply. Ah, I see. Okay, let's see the story. All right. So my mom hates Furbies. You know. If you know what those are. I do know what those are. Those haunts. I'm a 90s kid. Those came out in the 90s. Those haunt us for the rest of our lives. Just letting you know. It's not fun when a Furby comes to life in the middle of the night. Alright? It ain't fun. Okay. What else? Because she once went to babysit some kids and they had a Furby. While she was reading a story, the Furby suddenly yelled out of nowhere, "Boring!" Oh my god. That's terrifying. That is actually terrifying. Like, imagine just like a stuffed animal or like something made out of plastic and fur. Just out of nowhere says, "Boring!" Mine would say "wuliao," which means boring in Mandarin. So, yeah. It's an inside joke. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But there's nothing that comes to mind. It's very troubling. Hajime, if you think of anything, I look forward to hearing from you. But is that something you can really decide on a whim? Yes. For me, I love K-pop, but I also love classical music. I studied classical music for 10 plus years. Actually, scratch that. 12 plus years. My bad.
Good day.
Good morning, Hajime. Yeah, good morning. After greeting everyone, I put some food on my plate, and I sat myself at a table near the window.
Yo!
What is it, Hajime? And what is it, Hajime? Is that all you're gonna eat? Oh, let me see. Then I had a friend that also had a Furby that when her cat died, her parents gifted her the Furby, and the first thing it said was, "Kitty's gone," and blurped. I was there, but oh my god. Yeah, no, Furbies are a whole nother level. Oh my god. That's so freaky. That is way too freaky. No. I'm good with my plushies. I'm good with having plushies all around me that look cute and adorable, and that I know that their mouths aren't gonna move and that their eyes aren't gonna blink. I'm good with that.
What? You just eat too much, Akane.
You. Oh, my husband. Give me a second, guys. My husband just sent me a notification. It's taking a while for my phone to be like, hey, use your passcode instead of your face. Okay. No, but that's freaky, Aiko. Heck no. No. Oh, Aiko. Oh, wait, but let me ask after this. Okay. And a random comment I found on Reddit is that they once dropped their Furby, and instead of shouting, "Cook-a-doodle-doo," the Furby said, like, the other way. Oh, codoodly-doo. They said the other way of calling a rooster. Oh, over and over again in a rapid manner. That's what they said. Yeah, no, Furbies. There's actually a lot of conspiracies about Furbies that think of it as Chucky. I'm talking about the doll, not like Chucky from the Rugrats. If you know what the Rugrats are, it's a show about babies. It's a cartoon show about babies and their baby adventures. And there's a kid with red hair and glasses named Chucky. Now the doll named Chucky. I don't know if anybody has watched Child's Play, but the whole thing when it comes to Chucky, and this scared me when I was a kid, because I thought that my dolls, like all the dolls that I had that kind of looked like Chucky, were gonna be like Chucky, okay? And there was a serial killer that died in front of a bunch of, what's it called? They were like good boy dolls, whatever the brand of Chucky was at the time. And while he was dying, he touched one of the dolls that came out of the box, and his soul went into the doll. And that's how Chucky became the way he is. So, fun fact for you, if you haven't watched Child's Play. So, that's the background of Chucky and why he's always on a killing spree and he loves to kill. So, that's the whole thing about Chucky. So, yeah. That's the same thing with Furby. It's like, you know, if like that spirits can actually go into the Furby since it's hollow, and they'll attach themselves to the Furby and start doing weird things since the Furby, they'll think that the Furby can move and everything, when in reality it can move its mouth and only move its eyes. So that's something about a Furby. But I actually wanted to ask, okay, so when it came to the game that you were making, thanks to Toy Story, I was in a constant state of fear, making my plushies and toys turn around and see the wall because I felt I was being observed. It took me 3 years to trust toys again. You should have seen me when it came to like watching like inanimate food come to life. Like each and every time I went for food, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then I watched Sausage Party a few years back. That's not a children's movie, and I saw the lady eating baby carrots, and they're like, she's eating children. I'm like, oh my god, I love baby carrots. I'm eating babies. Oh, I'm horrible. Oh my god. Yeah, but I wanted to ask, do you think I could, for me, I just wanted to do this for funsies or for a stream on TikTok. I kind of wanted to draw out how the characters of the fandom game would actually look. I don't know if you're okay with that. I didn't want to do that without your permission, because I know you and Apollo worked on how it looks like now, since it's like not a final draft of what the characters look like. So I thought it would be fun if I could actually draw those out, like in my free time, of course. So yeah, I wanted your permission. If you say no, absolutely fine with that. But oh really? Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, for sure. Awesome, thank you. And yeah, that's true. And I will also show them to you when they're done, each and every character. So, so that way you can see, you know, what they look like to me in my eyes. Probably won't look like Danganronpa-esque type of drawings, but I'll try. Okay, anyways, back to the game. You're one to talk. All you eat is candy.
Why?
Just because it's candy doesn't mean you should make fun of it. These gummies have 4 different favorite fruit flavors. So I'm sure they're full of nutrients.
Like,
You should just eat real fruit. This seems like a bad time to bring up that game all of a sudden. I mean, we did agree before that we shouldn't even play it.
Let me tell you
Is
this.
Mahiru missing? After Gundam said that, I looked around the restaurant. Sure, I'll look forward to them, and I was thinking about making some adjustments to them anyways. Sure, no problem. Sure enough, there was no sign of Mahiru. She's always here in the morning. It's strange for her not to come.
I wonder if she's not feeling well.
Maybe she's just not feeling good. That's fine. I mean, there's a small chance that she's...
what the?
A small chance that she's what?
I saw Mahiru. She was outside the hotel. Oh,
Soka.
Jeez!
Mataku, don't say such spooky things. As punishment, how about you run around in a circle 3 times saying woof and jump off a cliff?
I don't want to die like that.
Hey, hey!
But what was Mahiru doing outside the hotel?
Yo!
She said she wanted to be alone. I even asked her to come eat with us, but she turned it down.
What?
Wanted to be alone.
Maybe she's planning to play the game.
Shut up!
What are you saying, you pig fart? There's no way Mahiru would play video games. She's not like that slowpoke gamer girl over there.
Yoko, hold your horses, exactly.
Were you referring to me? I'm a pig fart, aren't I?
Looks like it's going to be impossible to start talking about the game, and while I was lost in thought, someone quickly sat down across from me at the table.
Yo!
Hey, Hajime, got a sec? What is it? Katsuichi leaned forward of his seat and glanced quickly around the room and whispered to me, "Today, 2:30 p.m. Come to the supermarket. But don't tell anyone else about it." Huh? I'll tell you the details later. Everyone else can see us right now. It's bad. What does he mean, it's bad? Hey, what are you lowly creatures discussing among yourselves?
Well...
Nothing. None de money. It's got nothing to do with you, so just relax and go away. Did you think I was worried about you fiends? You make me laugh. Laugh, I say. You've elevated arrogance to an art form.
Shiver.
What sort of supreme ruler feels concerned for the ants who are destined to be crushed?
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
And I am the forbidden ruler who makes even the god of darkness flee in terror. Wow. Okay.
Fall, my tears.
All my desires is silence and indifference. Silence and indifference. I never took him for the lonely type.
For now.
とにかく、はじめ. And that's what's happening. So I'll see you then.
You know, right?
Just so you know, make sure you conserve your energy. Huh? Conserve my energy. I'll see you later. What was that about? Probably wants to go surfing, maybe. Instead of talking about video games, I received a strange request from Katsuichi. And that day's breakfast came to an end. Katsuichi told me to go to the supermarket at 2:30. But what did he mean when he told me to conserve my energy? Oof. I'm yawning so much. Well, I guess I shouldn't wander too far right now. I wish I knew the time. That'd be nice. All it says is daytime. Yes. Holutelu. This way? No. See, I got it right the first time, but now I'm not getting it right, like, at all. Is anyone here? I was told not to go too far. Do 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 do. Yeah, no one's here. Oh goody. Oh, Sonia!
Well,
Speaking of Japanese detective dramas, I'm a huge fan of Bark at the Sun.
Also,
However, Police Western Division is also wonderful. I get chills whenever a Diamond Force appears.
What should I do? Should I hang out with Sonia? Yes, we should.
Hajime, which side are you on? Are you Team Taka or Team Yuji?
I spent time listening to Sonia talking about detective dramas. You know, I have a friend named Yuji. For me, I actually did. This is how I discovered that some people that are from Asia actually have two different names. Their given name, like their birth name, and their English name. I didn't know that actually was a thing, or at all. Like, I didn't even know that existed. But the more we know, and my friend, one of my childhood best friends, his name's Yuji. His real name is Yuji, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But I've called him his American name for so long that I was surprised. So, yeah. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her? Okay. I don't think I have any presents for her. I have mineral water. Okay. Ooh, what if I give her jewelry? I could probably give her the jewelry, right? I could probably give her the jewelry, right? Let's try to give her the jewelry.
Thank you for your time. I shall gladly receive this. No problem. I must say, this island is truly wonderful. It's truly a wonderful place.
tight.
The weather is calm and the sea is blue. Truly a perfect resort setting. That might be true.
Oh my.
Demo. Oh, did I say something strange?
No, I was just thinking that you're strangely calm right now. Sonia, are you really not worried about our current situation?
Of course I'm worried. And I'm also angry.
Welcome back!
Jeez, this is not something to joke about.
Who's joking?
However,
What happens next depends on us. As long as we do not kill anyone, this will be all fine.
That's the right attitude, but by the way, what Sonia likes the most are those weird, strange things, like, that she doesn't understand, like toys or candy. That makes sense. That makes sense. For me, you know what my biggest fear is? See, look, I love baking. I love baking. My pastries always are so good, okay? I mean, I can't bake, like, cream puffs like my best friend can. But the other pastries that I do come out always delicious. And you wanna know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of things that come to life when you know that they don't move. Like, for example, plants, okay? Have you ever seen a sped up version of a plant growing? Like from a little seedling to a flower or vegetables or fruit? Because I have. And that creeps me the hell out. Ugh. It creeps me out. It just creeps me out. It's like an inanimate object moving. Now, see, when it comes to baking, alright? When it comes to baking, you know what scares me the most? Yeast. Yeast. Yeast scares me. You know why? Because it's a powder. When you open yeast, it just looks like fine powder. But then you put it into water, and it starts to what they call bloom. When it starts to move. And then when you put it into a baked good, and you fold it in very well, and you let it rest. And then it says, let it proof. Oh my god, yeah, no. No. And then it doubles in size. That thing is alive, okay? And we're literally cooking it the next moment in an oven. And or an air fryer, and I'm just like this. No. I don't wanna, no. So that's the creepiest thing. So I'm guessing that also could interest Sonia. Like things that she doesn't understand, especially like when it comes to yeast. So yeah, that for me, I get scared of yeast. I do, and I even have a trauma of getting, like, if you shower and your hair gets stuck in the drain and you want to pull it out, and I get scared of touching the hair, because when I was a kid, each and every time I went to go clean out the bathtub, because, you know, it was part of my chores, my mom would say, hey, be careful with your hand. You wouldn't want a spider to bite you out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa, what? And every time when I went to go get the hair out of the drain, when it was time to get the hair out of the drain, my mom would scare me by latching onto my hand. And I was like, and ever since, I can't get the hair out of the drain. And like, for me, sometimes it makes me so scared that I start crying. So my husband does that. It's so bad. I have these weird fears. I don't get it myself. I honestly don't get it myself. Like, it's just something that I'm afraid of. I don't know. I didn't grow out of it. You know why? Because I'm gonna be the mom. I'm the mom now. I have a daughter now, and she's gonna be like, "Mommy, it's gross. Get it." And I'm gonna have to kill spiders and everything. I already know that.
Besides, I've come here to learn about your country. I would understand if this were my homeland, but in this case, this land's foreign to me.
Well?
At first, I thought a rat would jump out of the drain of the shower, so whenever my mom wanted to make me bathe, I just began shrieking. Makes sense, right? Right! Like, you never know if something comes out of the drain and it's, like, creepy and, no. Also, yes, somehow I shriek. Yeah. There is one thing that scares me now because of TikTok. I've seen people that live in Australia, like TikTok and Instagram, that I've seen people in Australia that want to use the toilet and there's a snake in there. Each and every time I have to wait like a few seconds. Like I like put up the lid for the toilet and I'm just like this. There's not a snake gonna come out of here, is there? And then when there's nothing, I'm like, oh, thank God, okay, go. But it terrifies me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I am a big wimp. Like, seriously, biggest wimp. And like when it comes to rats, there was one time where my mom set out rat traps, right? Because she saw one. It was the first time that I saw a rat. I think it was in middle school. Also, 2 days ago at school, there was a cockroaches and a spider. Okay, there were 2 cockroaches and a spider. Okay, so for cockroaches, I'm immune to cockroaches, but since they're still a bug, they freak me out. So, because my house is actually pretty old, so cockroaches is a given. And for me, I always jump if there's a cockroach. My daughter, you know what she does? She does like this, shoo, shoo. So she's used to it. One cockroach dead. One that was about to die. A super speedy spider got inside one of my friend's back. Oh, it got in the backpack. Oh no, for me, I'm throwing that backpack out. Nope, nope, with all the books inside and everything. No, nope, nope, ain't happening. Not today. No, for me, I got trauma with spiders. You want to hear my trauma? Okay, I'm putting the remote down. Want to know my trauma with spiders? All right. So for me, it happened when I was 16. No, when I was turning 16. I was 15. No, wait, I already was 16. But I was gonna celebrate my sweet 16 mixed with a quinceañera. So I called it a sixteenera. And because Spanglish, that's what I was born and bred on. And my sister, she decided we got outside, and my classmate grabbed it. He grabbed it with his bare hand and took it. Oh no! No way. No. He's brave. Gotta give him props. Okay. So the previous night, my mom's making all the food. My auntie is making all the recuerdos, which are party favors in English. And my sister, she's like doing the decorations for the main place of where I'm gonna be sitting. Like the glasses, the tableware, and all that stuff. Long live Spanglish, yeah. And my sister, she's the youngest of my stepsisters. So she was born before me. And she does my makeup, and they're trying to figure out how to do it. And she's like, okay, let's try another way of doing your makeup. Go wash it off in the bathroom. And it's like, and come back and we'll try it again. I'm like, okay. And so I'm go to the bathroom, washing my face, wash. And then I go for the towel that's right here, right next to the bathroom. And I start drying my face, and I'm like, ow! Like that. I was like, ow! I'm like, what was that? Like, you know, like those jump scare videos when it comes to like a spider jumping at you? That's what I saw. A little spider jumped at me and bit my eye. Bit my eyelid, should I say, my eyelid. And this was the day before my party. The day before my 16th party, alright? Let's just say that right now, okay? It was the day before, the night before. And then I look in the mirror, and my eye starts swelling and closing like this. I'm telling, like this. Literally, this is all I could see. I was close to being blind in one eye. And I started screaming. I was like, ah! And my sisters and my mom, my three sisters and my mom came running in. They're like, what happened? What happened? My mom's like, oh my God. I'm like, look what's happening to my eye. My auntie, who is also my godmother, she's like, okay, let's not panic. She was the oldest one there. She's like, let's not panic, okay? Okay, tell us what happened. Okay, so Chana, she told me to go wash my face because we wanted to redo my makeup, right? To do another makeup look, okay? And so I did, and then when I grabbed the towel, I think there was a spider on there, and I wasn't looking because my eyes were closed, and then when I went to dry my face, I felt something pinch my eye, like a bite or something, and this happened. And my auntie, she goes to see the towel. There's a daddy long legs that was stuck on the towel. If you don't know what a daddy long leg, it's one of those spiders that has like a little body with long legs, alright? They're really tiny, they're usually house spiders. And there it was, right there. My mom, with anger, she threw that towel down and stomped on it until the thing was dead. And my mom, she did everything. She gave me antibiotics that she got from Peru. She gave me Advil for the swelling. She gave me more ibuprofen. She put Neosporin because she said the bite had to be on an outer layer somewhere. My mom was a champ. And the next morning, guess what? Batonas. Yeah, exactly. And my mom was a champ. She stayed up all night curing me. I mean, they're small, but still, I know. And we didn't think I was gonna get a reaction like that. But then again, if any type of insect bites you, there will be swelling. But since it's such an area that's so sensitive, in my eyes, I've been diagnosed as having very sensitive eyes. So even if I go to the swimming pool or the beach, my eyes are gonna swell. So, not to the point of closing. Oh God, no. But oh my God, my mom is a champ. I have to love her for that. I have to respect her for that because all night she kept reapplying Neosporin. She kept giving me antibiotics the whole night. And the next morning, like at 6 o'clock in the morning, because this happened at 10 o'clock at night. I had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, nothing. Like if nothing happened. My mom even put eye drops. She had to force my eye open and put eye drops. And the swelling went down and everything was fine for the party. I was so happy that everything went fine. I mean, you know how a quinceañera works, you know, it has to be perfect, like all the 9 yards and everything. And your parents are expecting you to look beautiful like a queen and everything. My quinceañera was far from it. Like, for me, the dress, it was ruined. My hair was ruined. It rained. It rained. The decorations, they were ruined. Yeah, not gonna lie, I love the opening of my eye under the pool, even if it means bleach enters them, because I'm able to see the other people and grab their feet and drag them down like the pool. Oh, just to scare them. I see. For me, I love doing that too, just scaring people. For me, I actually have to wear goggles. Otherwise, I could possibly, my eyes are so sensitive, I could possibly go blind. So, yeah. I usually now have to be taking eye drops, putting eye drops in my eyes, just in case if they dry out. Yeah. My personal opinion, I hate those quinceañera parties. For me, I hated them too, but my mom, see look, here's the story about my mom. My mom really didn't have a childhood, okay? She even had to drop out of high school, to help out her mom because they were a poor family. And I told my mom if she wanted me to have a quinceañera, it would have to be when I'm gonna have a sweet 16 since I'm an American. Oh, it's still doing good job. And I felt bad that my mom, she hates Disney. She hates magic. She thinks magic and imagination is just BS. And it's kind of sad, really. It's kind of sad, really, because she wasn't able to have a childhood to be able to imagine and play and all that stuff. So for me, I told my mom, okay, I'll have a quinceañera. But I got 2 conditions. She's like, what? 1, I have to do the quinceañera my way. 2, I have to do it when I'm turning 16, since that way you guys have time to save up money. So I was very considerate with my parents, and it gives them time to plan out the party. So we had a year. So yeah, that's also another thing. Whew, let me tell you, my quinceañera did not go the way I wanted to. I wanted a night under the stars. That was my theme. Okay, so my dress was a navy blue with silver jewels going all the way around the dress. It was beautiful dress. I love that dress. And that's pretty wholesome to be. Yeah. So, like, for me, I always do everything for my parents. Like, the reason why I have a daughter is so that way my mom can see her grow, because she never saw her other 14 grandkids grow. And because of my sisters and my brother's situations, she doesn't get the time to see her grandkids. So I thought that was unfair for her. So I wanted to have kids when I just got married as soon as possible. My husband also wanted kids as soon as possible before his parents went back to Nicaragua. So we were kind of in agreement on that, and our child became a happy accident. So yeah, not gonna lie, I always wanted to be a part of the prom dance, but my dream shattered when I realized it maybe. Oh yeah, they don't have prom. Don't worry, for me, I didn't go to prom. I wish I went to prom. Like, honestly speaking, whenever I hang out with my high school friends and they reminisce, they always talk about how prom was, how homecoming was, how parties were, and because I didn't fit in with those people since I'm socially awkward. I'm antisocial. I've been diagnosed being antisocial and suffering from anxiety attacks and panic attacks. So being social at a party kind of puts you out there. So I never really did prom. I never really did that. And like I don't care if I don't have someone to dance with. I just wanted to be there. I know, right? From my mom, the only way she said that I could go to prom is if I had a date. I didn't have a date because my parents didn't want me to date anybody. They wanted me to focus on my studies. So how was I supposed to get a date for prom? So it's say, oh, that's a good. Okay. Snacks. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically me.
I do not intend to kill anyone, but I do not intend to be killed easily either. The way she says that sounds a little dangerous. If this were my homeland, would this be okay if it was your homeland?
Anyways, let us forget about killings and cooperate with one another so we can return home quickly. If you have good ideas, feel free to let me know, and I shall also do my best to think of something too.
Yeah, you're right. When I speak to Sonia, I somehow feel really positive and optimistic. Such an honor.
Such an honor. Raise your hand. There is no need to worry.
What she's saying sounds odd, but certainly sounds like the part typical of a princess, I guess. That reminds me. What was your name in your home country? As I recall, the country's name was Nosovik? Was it Nosovik, I think? It was the Nosovik kingdom, right?
It sounds as though you're finally remembering.
Well, it's not a country I've ever heard of.
Yes, that's understandable. It's often overlooked by calligraphers. Our
Novosiek
kingdom is extremely small country and governed by an absolute monarchy. Though the popularity is small, our economy is thriving, so we are not in dire strait at all. For generations, the royal family has protected the kingdom and its people from its neighboring countries. And thanks to that, the people still have complete trust towards the royal family. And also, wine and chocolate is one of our country's hidden specialties.
I see. It does sound like a country. It sounds like a kingdom. So, since you're a princess of that kingdom, does that mean you live in a castle or something?
Yes, of course. The royal family has been living in the royal castle for over thousands of years. Though it may be old and small, and the castle is truly a wonderful historic building. Of course, it's easy to get lost in our subterranean labyrinth of our barracks. Are fully equipped as well.
So castles really do have those.
Anyways, is it all right if I ask you something as well?
If I can answer it, it's fine.
Who did you have your heart set on initially? Who do you intend to switch to later?
Huh?
This situation is truly similar to the story of 7 men and women. I believe it's a standard tactic to start wavering and swapping partners.
Oh my god! What are you talking about?
Do you really have no idea? It's a Japanese legendary drama. It all starts off really upbeat and then it gets really serious. I never expected that to happen. I was all like, seriously? What's going to happen? And I just could not take my eyes off the screen.
I'm back and I just found 2 packs of this. Ooh, Guanabana gummies and M&M's. Oh, that's nice. That's actually nice. You know, I keep switching my angle, my camera. The reason why is because I can't be satisfied with the way it looks.
Monami's feelings at the time were, my goodness, so intense.
I continue to listen to Sonia extensively talk about Japanese dramas. At least now, I totally understand that she's a major J-drama fangirl. So am I! I love my J-dramas, my Japanese dramas. They're something else. Like, the first drama that I ever watched was a Japanese drama. Sonia's report card has been updated and based on your experience with her. After politely excusing myself from a long conversation with Sonia, I left the area. Looks like it's almost time to meet up with Katsuichi. He told me to come to the supermarket. What is he thinking all of a sudden? And keeping it a secret from the others. I don't want to think about it, but if he's plotting to... No, there's no way someone as carefree as him would do something like that. Huh? It's well past the arrangement time. There's no sign of Katsuichi. All of a sudden, the anxiety I had been keeping inside began to swell up like a balloon until...
Yo!
What?
Whoa! Hey!
What the heck? Don't get all pissed off because I was just a little late. Katsuichi would be more of a victim than a murderer there. You know, some people, you know, with his teeth, they would think, oh yeah, he's definitely a murderer. But when you get to know him, you're just like, wait, never mind. He seems like the victim, yeah. Oh, I get it. I totally forgot. He's that kind of guy. A guy who doesn't mind showing up late even though he's the one who asked me to come. That kind of guy. Well, it sort of makes sense. So, what do you want? Why'd you call me out here like this?
Hey.
Well, you know... Can you do me a little favor? A favor? I just overheard something. Apparently, it's from it's Miss Sonia's idea for a change of pace. Change of pace. Change of pace from Sonia. Never mind. Oh God. It looks like the girls are secretly planning to go splash around at the beach. It doesn't seem so secret now. Wait, don't tell me you... As expected, Miss Sonia splashing around in the sea is such a nice idea. I admire her so much, it's shocking. My heart trembles around her so much it's about to burst out. So, let's crash it together. Why me?
Hey.
Well, it's weird to fake a coincidence by yourself, isn't it? So, how about a scenario where you and I go to the beach and then we run into the girls by coincidence?
Huh?
Oh my god, he is like a bit like Terror. But aren't all boys like that? Honestly? Like, there's always one thing, like they won't get curious, right? Especially with, you're talking about all girls, that you see them always in their uniform, and for once, they're gonna be wearing something that's close to lingerie. Hey, you better not say no. I can't ask any of the other guys to help me with this.
Man.
Nekomaru can't keep his mouth shut to save his life, and Gundam is, well, Gundam. Fuyuhiko and Nagito are out of the question. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't feel like going to the beach. Hey, I took time to prepare your swimsuit, you know? And now you're going to walk all over my kind act? You're snapping at me? If you say no, I'm going to bug you about it until you die. There's no way he's joking about this. This is Katsuichi after all. If I have no choice, then fine. Yahoo! That's my Hajime. That's how a soul brother should act. So, what should I have to do? Well, based on what I overheard, it looks like they're going to chant their beach on the second island.
Right.
That's why we gotta head over to the diner first. Our plan is to be at the beach before they get there. And we're going to act just like it's a coincidence. Got it. So I need to go to the diner.
Engines revving.
Yahoo! I'm getting excited already! Well, that makes one of us, I suppose. Looks like he can't take a hint. Okay, so let me save. Whoops, I pressed map. There we go. Always remember, kids, to save just in case if there's a power outage or somebody trips the wire by accident, or you know, you press the power button by accident. You know, all those little things. Always remember that, kids. Always remember. Okay. Okay, so I guess I have to go to the second island, which I find... Okay, just letting you know, like, all of these little side trips and everything, they're supposed to make you love the character, right? Which is what I'm gathering. But at the same time, I kind of want the story to advance more. I'm just like, There he is. Peach.
For now.
Looks like they're going to Chandler Beach on the second island.
Right.
That's why we gotta head over there to head to the diner first. Our plan is to beat them at the beach. Yahoo! I'm getting excited now. Okay. Yeah. Oh look, it's Gundam. I should have talked to Gundam. Snap. No, we go back. Let's go back. I want to talk to Gundam. I want to see what he has to say. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. I already told you. All I want is silence and indifference. I see. Hey, Hajime. It's all good. Let's just hurry up and go. He looks so lonely. If you want to hang out, just say so. Poor baby. I feel bad for Gundam. I love Gundam. He's the type of guy I would probably want to go out with, but I'd probably be too scared to approach. And... second island! Yahoo! Is he gonna...
For now.
Okay,
All right.
I was about to say, he's gonna say the same thing, right? Now, the diner is this way. I know that. Come on, there it is. Okay, now we talk to him. Alrighty, the ladies aren't here yet. Let's hurry up and go inside. Okay, let's go inside. We're going inside. We're going inside. We're going inside. Okay, we're inside. Alright, we're here. Now we just have to you have to stake out the spot and wait until the ladies arrive. Seriously, that's just creepy. I don't think you should do this. Is he sure about this plan? I mean, isn't this a little too stalkerish? A bit. Just a bit. How long are we supposed to wait? And when are they gonna come? Did you happen to overhear what's with your sensitive ears? They mentioned something about coming a little after the sunset starts to tilt, so maybe around 4? It's 3 p.m. right now, so we still have to wait for 1 more hour? Always make your moves early. That's just the basics, you know? Hey, I don't know if you should be talking like an expert right now. No, he shouldn't.
Hey.
It's fine. Just make sure you keep watch out the windows. It'd be bad if you didn't catch Miss Sonia on her way to the beach, you know? It's our job to keep that from happening. To get to the beach, they gotta pass in front of the diner. You better keep your eyes peeled. This is not a game. If this isn't a game, then what is it? I really should have said no. Sitting at the table, I rest my chin in my hand, and absentmindedly stared at the window. Still nothing. Are they coming? Did they arrive? It hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. 20 minutes pass, then 30 minutes. As time passed by, the only thing that grew were the volumes of my sighs. and the weight of my regret. Say, what kind of swimsuit do you think Miss Sonia will wear? Since she's a foreigner, how about a bikini? Don't you feel like there's a pure innocence methodical fantasy hidden between the top and bottom of the bikini? For me, I would be impatient too, but not because of what's gonna happen. More like, I hate waiting for anything. Including food sometimes. So yeah. Even if I wanted to agree with you, I don't know how to answer that. Wait, huh? And that's when it happened. At the corner of my eye, a certain someone walked in front of the diner. Huh? Isn't that? I wonder what happened. Guess I should head over. We left the diner in a hurry and ran to where that person was standing. Is it Gundam? Oh.
What?
You bastards! I know it was you, Fuyuhiko. What are you doing here?
Shut the hell up!
That's my line!
Hey!
What the heck? You're awfully tense. Actually, why do you seem so flustered?
You...
Who are you calling flustered? Don't go making false accusations, you bastard! Don't tell me. Oh man, is that it? You overheard the plan, didn't you? Plan?
Huh?
It's no use playing dumb. You overheard my plan and followed us all the way here, right? Blonde Gundam. Right, Blonde Gundam. Hey, what are you doing in this place?
Oh my!
That's a strange combo.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. I don't know if I'm going to be saying your name right. Take? Right?
Hello. Today is another wonderful day.
Oh, it's me, Chell. Just my name. Just my name. Changed my name. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Chell. It's been a while.
Today's another wonderful day. Well,
You're done for!
you're going to get away. You're not going to get away now that I've caught you. I'm so nervous. I ended up blurting out something weird. Please don't hate me. I'll take the punishment as much as you like.
Well...
You two, this is such a coincidence. I never expected to coincidentally run into you guys here. He really does suck at this. Man, actually, Hajime and I were about to head to the beach together.
My.
Huh? Could it be what you ladies are here for? That's such a coincidence. It even seems like destiny. Something's obviously suspicious. Your eyes are moving around like salmon before they lay eggs.
Well...
No way. I'm always like that. So how should I put it? I always pay attention to my surroundings. I can't keep watching this. As I sighed, looked away from the embarrassment side, I realized that he had disappeared. Huh? Where did Fuyuhiko go? Well, regardless, you two have arrived pretty early. It's only 3:30. You still have 30 minutes until you meet the others.
Why do you know we're going to meet others?
Why, you?
And you even know our damn meeting time. Well, you see.
For now.
Anyways, let's cherish the coincidence that brought us together. So it's okay if we join too, right? Wow. He's got forceful all of a sudden.
Aww.
So that's your ulterior motive? You probably here for Sonia, aren't ya?
I really have no desire to do something so rude, like decline the offer at all. But Sonia was the one who planned to go to the beach, so we need to ask her.
Then it's all good. It'd be too devastating to think Miss Sonia would decline. I just won't think it. Is he really an optimist or a pessimist? I don't really get it.
Hey!
Is it all right if we go inside now? Ibuki's going to eat a good meal first. That's why I came early.
Sure thing. Let's go in. Let's wait inside. I can't take my mind off Fuyuhiko. Oh well. I've come this far. I can't turn back now. So let's go inside, peeps. He's probably both. Yeah, I know. I returned to the diner and sat myself at the table near the window once again. Without thinking, I couldn't help but let out a big sigh. Yesterday was my friend. I was with my friends outside when we heard a cat screaming. We go to check what happened. The car almost. Are you serious? Oh my god! I hope the kitty's okay. For me, I actually love cats. Too bad that I'm allergic. Oh, what are you guys gonna do about your swimsuits? You aren't allowed to change in that bean house, you know.
Yes, that's why we're already wearing them.
What's underneath this uniform isn't panties, it's a swimsuit.
Of course.
Well, that's obvious. I also came wearing my swimsuit too. Huh? Really? Which reminds me, you're not wearing yours yet, huh? Then you gotta go change to the bath. Then you gotta go to the bathroom to go change. Here you go. This is yours. Oh, come on, not a Speedo. What is this thing?
It may be rude of me to say this, but that looks a little too daring.
Are you serious?
What if something falls out? If this was airing live, you totally gonna get censored by the network. Don't worry, even at its worst, it won't turn into a live action drama. I agree with Hajime. Oh my god. That's not the problem. What is it then? Are you telling me that you don't want to match with me? Match? What do you mean match? It's matching? Then I definitely don't want to wear it.
I believe fighting is bad, so let's stop.
And things are about to heat up into something fierce. When is everyone gonna come? I hope they come soon. As soon as she said that, Ibuki peeked out the window.
Oh.
Huh? What is it? Look outside! Outside! What's outside?
Isn't that Hyoko?
Oh.
Jeez, don't get my hopes up. I thought it was Miss Sonia. Doesn't she seem a little strange?
She looks upset.
If I had to describe it as a song title, it'd be Sprint of Tears.
Now that's a heck of a song title.
It looks like she's running from the beach. Did something happen?
Despite our question, Hyoko ran by the front of the diner at full speed.
Huh?
Man, I wish these Kit Kats were like matcha Kit Kats. I love matcha Kit Kats. Oh no! It was your Pop's cat? Oh. Is the kitty okay? She totally ran past us, but wasn't she part of the beach crew?
Well,
Apparently she can't swim, so she turned us down.
But didn't she just come running from the beach?
I'm sorry. I don't know all the details about that.
Well, it just means women are full of surprises. Mahiru's the type to totally come, but she surprisingly turned us down too. Mahiru, she did? She turned it down? I'm going bye. I also won't be able to send the trailer because I can't find it. Okay, bye, Aiko. Okay. It's so unexpected of her not to join in an event like this. In fact, she's totally planned this sort of thing.
that's totally
But it can't be helped. Apparently, she wasn't really feeling well.
I'm terribly sorry to continue this topic, but why was Hiyoko crying?
Why are you asking us? But if she was sprinting away from the beach and crying, something's definitely wrong. Hey.
Whoa!
When'd you get so serious? Katsuichi shouted when he was looking at was near the diner entrance. As I turned. Wow! You look great.
How disappointing. I thought if I came early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
I've been looking for it like it's okay. It's okay, Aiko. I definitely understand. I couldn't keep myself from staring like an idiot.
Whoa, Chiaki! You came wearing only your swimsuit. I didn't want to carry it with me. If I did, it'd be a serious burden.
Serious burden? That's a total exaggeration.
But even though you didn't want to carry anything, it looks like you're carrying something.
Instead of bringing lunch for everyone, I brought ice cream. It's not like I'm gonna turn it down, but ice cream is completely different from lunch. I don't think it can be used as a substitute. Also, I was thinking of stuff we could all do at the beach together. So I brought a board game too. Should we play it even though we came all this way to go to the beach? Nah. I see. That's disappointing.
Who brings a board game to the beach? You're supposed to bring cards. Okay, I have I have a girlfriend, and every time we go shopping, everybody looks at her like she was a zoo animal. Like, calm down. Wow. I can imagine. Like, for me, you should have seen me when I wore my visual K outfits. Like, I had the makeup, I had the hair, I had the makeup, the hair. I even wore leather, like, in the summer. And everything. I even put on contacts and all the 9 yards. I even spiked out my hair. And everybody would just keep staring. And at some point, somebody actually found me attractive. And they, instead of approaching me, they just kept staring. I'm like, want to take a picture? It'll last longer. And you know what they came out with me saying? They're like, sure, pose for me. I'm just like, ew, no. But I'm glad that the kitty is alright. But how should I say this? This is what Gap Moe is supposed to be? Like, for someone normally so quiet who wears such a tearing swimsuit, it makes you a little excited, right, Hajime? What's the word for I don't know in Japanese? I think it's wakarenai or wakarimasen, something like that. That's what I said, but my heartbeat was actually getting faster and faster. Seriously, man, I never expected Chiaki to have such huge jugs.
What happened?
Jugs?
Hey!
I didn't say that just now. It was Hajime. He's the pervert, you know. What are you saying? I mean, I only have eyes for Miss Sonia. I've dreamt of going out with a blonde lady ever since I was a kid.
The size is a little small, but it was the only swimsuit that fits me.
Hey.
I don't look good in it.
Huh? Well, no, I guess you look good.
Thanks.
Well then, I'm glad.
Wearing a bikini is sure dang! And you got a bonus points for wearing a white one! Oh, my heart is not just going thumping. My heart is not just thumping, it's thumping all sporadically, like ba-dum. It's probably a heart attack.
Yo.
Hey, I kept you waiting? I heard oh no! Wait, is that Akane? I heard a voice at the dining door slowly open, and the person who walked through was... Oh!
Hey.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Whoa, she has blood on her.
Akane! What happened to you?
What? Is something wrong? I made sure to wear a swimsuit this time.
Not that! Your wounds!
It wouldn't be strange if we nicknamed you Carrie right now.
Ha! Carrie!
Oh, you're talking about these. On my way over here, I happened to run into Coach Nekomaru. And when that happens, I gotta fight him, you know?
Why does she have to do that?
Are you really all right? Your head, it looks like it's split in half.
Well, it'll heal as long as I rub some spit in it, right?
No!
Totally playing up the power of human spit.
I'm all fired up now. I never knew such a strong opponent even existed.
Anyways, you need to be treated, and also you need your wounds sterilized. Akane, please come with me.
With an unusual forceful demeanor, Mikan put Akane into the bathroom. That's why she's the ultimate nurse. Well, it's gonna be okay if we leave it to her.
Hey,
What's all this racket? Oh my god!
Right.
Love it! Dang, girl, Peko!
Hajiman, Kazuichi, why you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
I just did a little swimming.
A little swimming?
I swam around the island for about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Too obvious for me not to comment on. That's definitely not a little swimming.
Why were you already swimming? You guys are about to swim now, right? Isn't that why you're all meeting up?
Jesus, a little swimming.
It wasn't for my enjoyment. I was trying to see if I could swim to a different island,
Huh?
but I couldn't find any other islands. It seems it may be difficult to leave this island by swimming.
If you didn't see anything after you swam for 3 hours, it's more than difficult.
And there's my husband.
Yeah, that may be true.
Hey,
Yeah. What's with the...
You never, no, you get that every single time.
Oh, okay, yeah. What about under the newspaper?
I mean, it's by hand.
I mean the black grayish box.
Ah, we got free pizza.
From where?
Domino's.
From who?
From one of the managers.
Oh.
So as a peace offering, I guess, he went to Mazda, Hyundai, and Nissan and gave us free pizza. As in like, hey, come shop with us, and we give you 50% off on a large order. 50%
Wow.
off.
Wow.
Large order.
Wow.
Yeah. There's 3 slices left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just shake the box. Hey, Hajime. Hmm? What?
awesome!
What?
I don't want
What?
to say it.
What?
A woman with wet, slick back hair is pretty fine too, huh? Hmm.
What?
Oh my!
And this body too, man.
Oh, this is
That-
stuffed crust pizza.
That's
From
a.
Domino's.
Young ladies are sure well endowed nowadays.
Domino's has stuffed crust
Is that a
pizza.
challenge against
Free
all
promotion.
women in the world?
Dom-
No,
Domino's
don't
has-
promote it. Mm.
Fine. Ibuki accepts that challenge with the power of technology. Don't say such asinine things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Luna has no more juice.
Oh, she can show my balance.
You barely have any of that left. Anyways, looks like everyone's almost here and it's already past 4 p.m. If so, all that's left is...
I am terribly sorry for my delay.
Oh my god! As I double down on excitement. Alright, what kind of sexy subject is Miss Sonia wearing? I bet she's wearing the stereotypical... she's wearing a full...
It's a wetsuit! Hey, baby.
Hi.
It is to prevent sunburn. I do not want my skin to be sun damaged.
Sonia like that.
I know.
Weird.
Lee's back.
Of course you do.
Yep.
Look how he's following you.
Oh, that's cute.
However, as I have never worn a wetsuit before, I had a hard time putting it on, which resulted in my delay.
Should ever put a wetsuit on. You know, those wetsuits aren't easy to get into. Nope. Not saying that I've ever been in one, but if you try to put on one of those jackets, just one of those jackets, difficult as hell.
Really, it is my bad.
It is my bad.
Oh my.
I see. A wetsuit? Well, Miss Sonia does have beautiful white skin,
Miss Sonia!
but that outfit of hers is amazing! Just what I'd expect from 100. This guy, he's quick to recover. Anyways, why are you two here? I'll answer that, Miss Sonia. I'll be honest. If you're going to go to the beach, please let me come with you.
I am concerned.
Well, this was originally supposed to be a girls-only outing to strengthen our friendship with each other.
Do you think you can make an exception, pretty please?
Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's not like there's any problems, even if there are some boys.
Then
You're right. Then they came all the way here. It would be bad if we made them leave.
Miss Sonia is so kind. All right, it's been decided. Let's go.
But Akane's wound is still being treated.
Shut up. There's no way I can stand outside. I'll go ahead and be prepared. I'll set up the parasol and prepare the
Engines ready.
prepare the drinks. I mean, I promise I'll give it my I'll give my all to serve you so everyone has fun. With an abnormal amount of gusto, he bolted out of the diner. I'm surrounded by girls in swimsuits. This is a little awkward. No, it's a man's dream. Having girls in swimsuits that have big assets. Like, moi? I should go help Kazuichi, too. As I mumble my excuse, I ran out of the diner almost as if I were to escape. As I were escaping. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. I feel like I shouldn't go there, but... Okay. I don't have a good feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. See? What did I say? Ding, dong, dong, ding! Huh? That bell just now. Could it be?
A body has been discovered!
What'd I say?
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
What did I say? A body? That's a lie. Moody.
Someone come here!
Oh god. That was definitely Katsuichi's voice just now. It sounds like he's nearby. Alright, guys, I'm gonna freaking I'm gonna freaking, like, turn off my camera so you guys get a full view of this. Alright, here we go. Is it inside? No. Katsuichi screamed. Did I hear it coming from in here? No. What am I being serious about? There's no reason for me to be serious. A body discovered on a mountain? I won't believe it. I'm not going to believe it. There's no way I'll believe it. Who believes something like this? As I raised my voice, I swiftly stepped inside the beach house. Here we go, guys. I want to believe it. The moment I stepped inside the beach house, those words mercilessly shattered into pieces. No! Not Mahiru! Not Mahiru! If this was all a dream, when did I begin dreaming? If this is reality, why is Mahiru on the floor covered in blood? I couldn't understand anything that was in front of me, and I couldn't believe in anything. Well, I don't remember anything of Chapter 2. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people, and she was always straightforward. Towards us, towards herself, she was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Just why? Well, why did this happen to her? The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. The darkness clouded my vision. My legs started wobbling and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall.
Damn it!
Hey, Hajime! But before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding?
Why did something happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Huh? Now is not the time to make bubbles! Hurry up and get the others! Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had a change and whatnot. It must have taken some time, but I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numb. My emotions were also numb. Within me, various layers were peeled off. My senses started to return. Around the time I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is going on?
Why am I here?
The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach. Their faces paled with terror.
Something like this.
For heavens! What in the world is going on?
With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling towards the beach house until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on a second. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of the door. There are footprints leading out of the beach house, right? That's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence... Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial?
You serious?
Then, are you saying this is...
That's right.
That's right! One of you guys killed her!
Right.
Killed? That's impossible!
Hey!
It's not, like, an accident or something?
Like.
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words.
And that also counts as a legitimate murder! Though such death falls into a gray area on this island, I'll make sure to get it clear. It's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that cannot be considered a murder. Well, it's not impossible to get sick and die on this island, not when Monomi takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't like this.
there it is, the silent treatment attack. This is like the number one thing that hurts me. Well, fine. I'm not gonna lose to your bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid.
This is the worst. Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way!
Jeez, that's not my fault. Then whose fault is it, you ask? To find out, we'll hold a class trial. So let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
The Monokuma file!
This should feel familiar.
Do your best.
Now then, do your very best on investigating. I'll see you later at the class trial.
Class trial? Investigating? This is horrible. Just too horrible.
Then why shouldn't you stop the murder before it occurred? Don't you have any kind of power?
I did have the power before it appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it. Judging from Monokuma and Monami's relationship, there's no doubt that there's no doubt she'd get stopped by herself.
Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras, and the only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
So basically, you have no idea what happened on this island in the first place.
I'm just the worst. A powerless rabbit like me is just the worst.
Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do?
Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing? We have to do it again?
Why?
I can't believe it. Mahiru was killed by one of us?
Damn it!
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial, seriously, I'm done. Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything except do it. And there's no way we can just ignore it. We can't just ignore the reason Mahiru was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
'cause it's bad.
Because we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki,
Well,
the killer has their reasons to understand that. The killer has their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Teru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so, we should never
allow
forgive killing. She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too. Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it!
Then let's get to it. Let's do this.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand. If everyone's doing it, I'll do it too. But please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Also, I will go and tell the others who aren't here about this.
You're right. If all you heard is the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place.
I shall excuse myself for now.
hey,
Then let's begin. Who killed Mahiru Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already. That's right. We have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this. But that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. Investigation time. First, I need to take a look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries, no traces of foreign substance such as drugs. Around 3 p.m. That's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. Then, if we just had gone to the beach house instead. No, now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. Then, I'm going to find out the truth behind Mahiru's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. The Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright guys, so that is it for my stream. Today is going to be a short stream. The reason why is because, like I said earlier, well, I didn't say it earlier, but let me save this first before I start talking. The whole reason why this stream is short is because of everything that's been going on in the United States, and since I live there, I've been very stressed out. And because of that, I can't really focus as well as I wish that I could. But I still wanted to stream, just so that way you guys have a safe place to be at. So, for all those who actually viewed the stream, thank you for coming to view the stream. And I hope everybody's night goes better than usual. Like, I hope everybody's night is better than the previous nights this whole week, okay? And remember, being different is better than being normal. Whatever people's definition of normal is. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Done. Bye bye.